Right now, there's a tremendous amount of flu going around, and it has to do with many factors. Hesitancy towards preventative medications, misunderstanding and misinformation about masks, misunderstanding about the immune system, how the immune system works, misunderstanding about how to prevent with just basic hand washing, cough in your elbow, don't share drinks. So many factors. One of the worst factors in the United States is parents aren't allowed to take off to take care of their kids and stay home with them until they're well. Schools require kids to be back in school. In Oklahoma, you are only allowed 16 days of school missed before you will be held back a grade. There's some really strange things going on, and they're all coming together, and they're all causing problems here in Oklahoma especially. We are the number one state, and my county, I think right now, is the number one county. I didn't see this coming. This was not on my 2025 bingo card. So, what can we do? A, you got to get your preventative medicines. You got to wear your mask again. You have to wash your hands. You have to stay home if you're febrile. You have to do the things to protect yourself and your family. Period. That's it. That's all there is. Now, to address the idea that your immune system has been damaged by what's been going on the past few years. The virus, the certain little virus that occurred 5-6 years ago now, that has something to do with it. It permanently damaged our immune systems. But I get this comment, oh, it must be the mask. No. So wearing a mask doesn't damage your immune system. It has nothing to do with that. Your immune system isn't built up by getting sick. It's taken away every time you get sick. So each time you get sick, it's chomping a little piece of your immune system away. Why? Because your immune system is a finite resource. It is a tank of gas that you get when you're born, and every time you rev the engine up, you're burning that fuel off. And that's that. So by the time you're a little old adult and you've been sick a bunch of times because you haven't taken care of your body and prevented getting infections with rest, food, water, and preventative medications, you're out of immune system. That's why older adults get sicker easier. That's why they get critically ill easier. That's why the flu affects them tremendously worse. Now, that's it. Very simple. Let's go back to why masks work. In the flu season of 2020 to 2021, so in the middle of COVID, when it was hitting hard, Delta variant, and it was taking over everything, what were people doing most effectively? They were actually wearing their masks. Quite a few people, even people that were skeptical, were wearing masks. I was wearing a mask in my clinic, out in the open, at stores, all over the place. What did we see less of? 98% flu. We saw 98% less flu. It's almost like the mask worked even better than the vaccine ever does. And that baffles me to say that out loud. I've seen most flu vaccines work 75%, maybe 80%, but they don't work perfectly. But the mask dropped flu by 98% that season. Incredible. So if you want to put this current flu on hold, you got to wear a mask. It's pretty simple, especially if you're indoors. You're going to be around a lot of people, and you can't control whether they're sick or not because people in public don't always stay home, and they should. If you're sick, stay home. Please, for the love of God, stay home.